This is another debate segment of 247 Quick Show. I am Diamond and my colleague name is Selua. And I am here to propose the motion that life is easier for creditor than debtor. We have legal leverage. Creditors can use contracts and courts to enforce repayment. They can seize collateral, collateral, garbage wages, place liens, or force bankruptcy proceeding if debtor defaults.
Okay, I'll be opposing that motion that says life is easier for creditors than the debtors because most times debtors may fail to make payments. Most times debtors default their payments, which causes a lot of issues for the creditors. And when the creditors lend fund or extend long-term payment term to debtors, yeah, they lose immediate access to cash. They will lose immediate access to cash. They won't be able to retrieve the cash back, which causes problem to the creditors.
Well, we have interest and income from interest. The creditor earn money passively through interest and fees without doing the work. The debt finance over time they often receive bank more than the lends. Priority in default. Secured creditors secured get paid first from collateral before the debtors or other unsecured creditors.
Okay, when debtors when they delay payments, the creditors experience severe cash flow, very cash flow problems. They experience that, which makes it difficult for them to pay their own obligations. It makes it difficult for them to pay their own obligations, and creditors are heavily impacted by inflation because they are paid back increased monetary amounts. It's not as if at the end of the day the interest is going to increase more than the normal interest that is being fixed on the money. So creditors are mostly on the shortage level compared to the debtors.
Okay, well, we have control to terms. Control through terms. We have creditors set interest rate, repayment schedule, collateral requirements, and covenants. They can adjust them in future loans based on the debitors based on the debitors behavior. Sorry, behavior. Unlike the other one, they have legal and psychology stress.
Okay, I'm still opposing that motion because when it comes to recovering loan from for creditors, it's always difficult for creditors to recover loan from debtors. Yeah, they have to spend additional time, resources, like hiring debt collectors agencies, involving police, utilizing the court system for wage garnishment to get paid. They have to go to extra miles just to recover the money that they lend to the debtors. They have to go to extra miles just to recover them. They have to involve police, soldiers, the government agencies just to recover those monies back, which causes problem for creditors a lot.
Okay, we have risks in limited. We have risks. The creditor's maximum loss is usually the principal plus unpaid interest. The debtor's risks losing assets, income and credit reputation. Unlike compared to debtor, compared to debtor face compared to creditors. Sorry, repayment pressure. Debtors must generate cash flow to meet fixed payments regardless of income, business, performance or emergencies.
Okay, when a creditor provides a fixed rate loan, when they provide a fixed rate loan, they take a loss on their investment. It gives them, they lose better opportunities because most times they don't have the cash, what it takes to invest in that opportunities they call that comes their way. It's a loss on their own side. They lose opportunities when market interest rates rises that they are supposed to invest. They won't be able significantly during their term of debt. Even most debtors will go out to the length of extending their that the government agencies just to recover those monies back, which causes problem for creditors a lot.
Okay, we have risks in limited. Risks. We have risks. The creditor's maximum loss is usually the principal plus unpaid interest. The debtor's risks losing assets, income and credit reputation. Unlike compared to debtor, compared to debtor face compared to creditors, sorry, repayment pressure. Debtors must generate cash flow to meet fixed payments regardless of income, business, performance or emergencies.
Okay, when a creditor provides a fixed rate loan, when they provide a fixed rate loan, they take a loss on their investment. It gives them, they lose better opportunities because most times they don't have the cash, what it takes to invest in that opportunities they call that comes their way. It's a loss on their own side. They lose opportunities when market interest rates rises that they are supposed to invest. They won't be able significantly during their term of debt. Even most debtors will go out to the length of extending their debt repayment, and it's such a huge problem for the creditors because sometimes when they have an opportunity or when they themselves they needed some cash to help sort some things out, they won't be able to further with it. They won't be able to make use of money because one creditor has decided to extend their loan payments, can't meet up with their target, which is a big problem on the creditor side.
Well, to round it up, creditors have the power of contract, collateral, and income from lending debtors have the obligation to perform, bear the risk, and pay for the privilege of using someone else's capital.
Okay, because bear the weight. If we should stop being biased here, yeah. Creditors are the one bearing much weight here because they are the one lending money out. They are trusting a total stranger with their own money, which they are not even sure if this person is going to pay, if he or she is going to balance up, if he's not going to run away with the money. So I think let us know what you feel in the comment section. Let us know what your opinion is in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and comment at the same time. Thank you for joining us.